About 11 o'clock this evening, we responded to a person shot call. When we arrived, we actually found that 2 people had been shot. One is deceased, the other is expected to survive. Right now, what we believe happened is we had 3 individuals walking on May Avenue. It appears that we had one suspect approach the 3 individuals and demand money. So we believe we have a robbery, and for whatever reason, the suspect then shot one of the individuals in the abdomen, and the other individual victim was shot in the leg. At this point, we're still canvassing the area, trying to gather all the evidence that we can. We're talking to witnesses. There were 3 people that were robbed. So we're interviewing one of those victims at police headquarters now. We're also interviewing another victim that's at Grady Hospital. What we know so far, what we believe is, we had one suspect that was with a gun that exited a vehicle as these 3 individuals approached. After the shooting and after the robbery, that individual got into a car and was driven away. He got into the passenger seat and was driven away. So we think there's 2 suspects here at least. You got a driver of a car, then you got the passenger of a car. So we're not releasing a lookout on that car at this point. We're going to keep that close to the vest right now.
Understood.
But we're still canvassing the area. It's still very early in the investigation.
Are these residents of this community? Or at least one of them live in this community?
We believe so. We believe so. We're still trying to verify all of that, but we believe that at least one of them is a resident here in the local area.
Okay. Just a second homicide, week to week, 2 blocks away from each other in this community. Not trying to connect them whatsoever, but can you address the fact that we have had 2 homicides week to week? And
you're right. We've had 2 homicides in this area. However, at this point, we can't show any connection to the two homicides. So we're still looking at that. Our homicide investigators will be comparing all of their notes with this scene, along with the scene from last week, and we'll be looking at ballistic evidence. We'll be looking at interviews from witnesses and canvassing in each neighborhood. So we'll be looking into any aspect that might be similar, and we'll continue to investigate on it.
There have been a string of armed robberies in the last several days here in East Atlanta, Grant Park, Glenwood Park. At this point, do you know if they're connected at all?
No, at this point we don't. I can tell you that we're looking at all robberies. All of our investigators are looking at robberies. We have weekly meetings where we try to put all these things together and see if there's any connection. If it's involving violence, especially gun violence, then we have our complex unit who's actually looking at those type of robberies right now. Complex squad unit.